Hello, hello. I think I'm finally, for the first time, I think I am finally on live when I'm supposed to be, which is incredible. What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for joining the Herd live stream here tonight on a Friday night, live from the Pacific Ocean. We are here, and it's a little later. It is 10:19 on the East Coast. It is 7:19 on the left side, and I'm having a good day, guys. I really am. Did a job interview today. I think I nailed it, which is good because, as everybody is, we need some monies. Dactile Gaming, thank you very much. First in the chat, third on the subscriber list. Thank you so much for everything. I really appreciate it. Kiwi Sim Farmer, how are we doing? Nice to see you in here. You got a new time, Kiwi. For me, anyway. Usually it's 2 a.m. Now it is 11 p.m., which has really helped quite a bit. I used to work at FedEx, and we were always asked to be there early. And Kiwi would always be the one that I would tune into in the middle of the night. So I do appreciate that. Thank you so much, Deck. Hey, what's up, Swim Shady? How are you? Chicka Swim Shady in the house. What's going on with you? Thank you guys so much for everything. I am going to cheat for a second. I just like the fast running. That way I can get over to where I need to without, teleporting and all. But yeah, I forgot what we were doing last time. It looks like we might need to do something with this field. Probably take some rocks off of it. And over here, some harvested wheat. What do we own? Okay, we own these 3. So, harvested wheat, and then, so I will take the plow and get this done. And it looks like we need to harvest, harvest this wheat over here. But yeah, Kiwi Sim Farmer, please give him a checkout, as well as Dactile Gaming, 2 great streamers. So thank you. What's up, PA Plowboy? Plowboy, I got to be honest, I was a little bit of a jerk to you earlier, and I do apologize for that. I have been thinking about it since I was a jerk to you earlier. Just telling you to like better stuff. That kind of stuff just bothers me sometimes. Even though, I'm joking. Still kind of bugged me all day. I thought about that all day today, to be honest with you. I doubt you care, but hey, it is what it is. So we are going to get this worker over here. I'm going to tap some H's, and we are going to get this all plowed up over here when we harvest the wheat on the other field. Just started this one last time, and I don't know what I'm doing with it yet. This is the map that I've been playing off stream, basically, not recording. I'll do the headlands after. I just don't like that setting for some stupid reason. But yeah, it's good. I lost service about the same time. Well, good, Plowboy. I didn't say anything then. I don't know what I'm even talking about, to be honest with you. But yeah, we are on the Iowa Plains map. I have been playing this for a while. Not this one, not this save game, but other save game, which turned out a little differently than this one. It was okay, but if I'm gonna start a series on streaming, I'm gonna at least start it on stream. Let me see here, and we do own the cornfield too. That's growing 5 out of 7. So probably have to do that. I guess in September. We'll take the case over here. We'll start harvesting, and I will start paying a little attention to the chat. I haven't, admittedly, right now, just because I'm trying to get everything situated. As long as I'm driving over here. Let me get on to real fast. Let me get on out of top chat. Get into live chat. Not like I think it really is that different, but it is. Kane, what's going on? Sorry about that. I don't know why you're not in the live chat. You're in the top chat. You're not doing anything wrong. YouTube is, just to be fair. But thank you so much for showing up. If we don't annoy you too much, you can hit the subscribe button. I do live streams every now and then. I do, and I will be doing live streams a lot more, as well as role play stories. That's kind of my wheelhouse. So that is really what's on this channel. Now I'm looking through all of everything. First time caller here from Florida. I graduated college in Florida, Kane, in Orlando. So I am familiar with the Florida scene. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm just scrolling through real quick. That's why we're paused. Just because you moved past that doesn't mean you have to start so late for you. So yeah, no kidding, no kidding. I feel like that. You know, it's 7:30 right now here, and I'm like, wow, it's so late over there already. So yes. Let's see here. Dakim Agent, welcome to the Hard Show. Is new to Farm Sim. Awesome. And helps run. Oh, okay. So I am in Gamers, the Discord we're talking about. I goofed up the first time and didn't accept the privacy policy or the don't be a dick waiver. I don't plan on being a dick, just so you know. It usually just happens. But no, you don't want to worry about me. I just honestly just forgot about it. Why Not Gaming? What's going on, buddy? How are you doing today? Sorry I missed the stream earlier. Usually in Why Nots. Believe it's exclamation point why not. Let me see if I can put that in real quick before we get things going. Go over there. He does a morning stream, morning 10 a.m. Eastern. It is great. Get over there, sub to him. He is so close, guys. He is so close to 1,000. 1,000 subs. So if you could get over there, that would help me out quite a bit. It would make me feel great to get Why Not those 1,000 subs. Now, I don't know if we can get him all of them right now, but I do know that we can get him closer. So if you're over there, please head on over. Now, let's see. Kiwi, what's going on with you in your neck of the woods, man? I was just talking about the metric system earlier. And I confidently, although I shouldn't have, I think I can confidently say that, you use kilometers and things like that. You don't use miles an hour. In New Zealand, I wasn't sure about Australia, if they use the metric system or not. I don't know. That's just what I was talking about earlier. I've been watching Dark Winds, really like that series. Dark Winds, I'm going to have to check that out. Is that like a Paramount series or something like that, Plowboy? I gotta say, like, I was talking about Taylor Sheridan earlier. I was talking about Yellowstone. Well, he is the creator of Yellowstone. He also has a few TV shows now out. Landman with Billy Bob Thornton, which I just learned lives right up the road here, not too far. Might bring a pre-roll up to him and see how that goes. I've been joking about that all day. No, I'm not gonna. Be like times no see, but yeah. So we were talking about that, and we were talking about Landman. We were talking about Tulsa King. Do you guys watch that? I actually just got that memo in season 2 of both. Went back and started watching them all and binging them, and I don't know. I it's not just his writing, but I really love that like neo-Western Texas rural, agriculture. In this case, it's oil, but just that gritty TV series. I do like that. Netflix. Okay, I will check that out, Plowboy. I've been looking for something else, so I will be looking at that. I think Herd stole a bunch of my subs. Just saying. Dak, I hope we can both share them, bud. I'm not trying to... look, I'm not trying to get any smoke from anybody, okay? Because I get enough smoke, Dak. I get enough of it. Okay? Don't you think? I mean... Just earlier today, just yesterday, Gold Gaming had told me that I'm his third best friend, which numbers really showed that. He was trying to conceal it. This was a response to me showing him that he was the #1 streamer that I'd watched most. Kiwi, you're still in the chat. You were number 2, and Just Joe number 3, and then a series of bunches of people. I think it just goes by minutes, and to be honest, like those guys are consistent. They stream I'm a consistent viewer of this, of their channel. So, yeah. Yeah. Pablo, it's set in the 70s, Navajo tribe. Okay. That's that. Yeah, yeah. I like that. The Navajo Tribal Police. What state is that in? It feels like that's definitely Southwest. Landman and Tulsa King are awesome. Dak, yeah, I believe I agree with you. I don't like how Tulsa King went to season 3 with the alcohol because I was gonna do a roleplay series on alcohol, you know, the brewery, so to speak, and they started giving me all these good ideas, and I'm like, well, I can't take them because they're his ideas, so I can't just take what I want from the TV show. But just a few minutes ago, before I got on, I was in Rusty Money Gaming's chat, and Taco had told me, and as Rusty did, that he enjoyed the brewery series I did, the Lost Anchor, and I didn't delete the save game yet, and I've had a couple people tell me that I need to do the Lost Anchor one because I did two episodes of it. I started it off pretty hot, and then I just kind of honestly just kind of lost the story. I didn't really, I guess, plan it all that better, which I thought I was going to after I'd done the farm for so long, but sure you can. It's live, so it's fair game. Oh wait, let me catch it up here. I am just giving you a hard time, man. It's all good. I do it to everyone. Yeah, Dak, I am also somebody who gives people hard times. You can give me a hard time all you want. Here you can. Okay, thanks, Kiwi. Thank you, Dactyl. Checked out. Subbed. Awesome. Thank you so much, Kiwi. Appreciate you. Kiwi is my streamer in the middle of the night, and now he is my streamer at 11 o'clock at night. And it used to be like 2 or 3. I would have to get up. I had a job at FedEx. I was not driving, but the drivers would come in back up to the docks. I would package handle, as they call it, giggity. Basically, pick up, put down boxes. As I always told Kiwi every morning, I picked up, I put down boxes. And I had to be there at ridiculous times. I mean, 3 a.m., 4 a.m., I started work. So I would always be in the parking lot, usually. I would start watching Kiwi before I went to the parking lot, before I got in my car. And then as I was in the parking lot, I would sit there and watch Kiwi. Great streamer. Get on over and join the Kiwi clan. I am a member of the Kiwi clan. Yeah. That bird knows how to stream. Let me just tell you that. Now, we are slowly, there we are full, and we're at, well, just about the worst possible area we could be in, but that's okay. I did forget to take off the manual attach. Something that I got for, I guess that worked out a little easier, though. If it works like that, it'll be fine, but I got it for roleplay purposes. Just, it makes it look way more real. So, now help me out. How many people do you guys see live right now watching? This is not for my ego, because believe me, my ego's already there. But I'm just trying to see, like, it's concurrent viewers. Is that how many are watching? Is that what that means? I'll have to check. How is everybody's night going? How is everybody's week gone? We are here. Kiwi's already on next Tuesday, but we are here on a Friday night, the rest of the world. And where am I going? I forgot the trailer, boys. Got done talking. Okay, cool. So 7, okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Yeah, so concurrent viewers is how many people are watching. Awesome. Well, welcome in, everybody. Thank you. It is a pop-up stream for me. It's nothing more than I felt like streaming and want to get my voice back together. Not that this is going to really help it all that much. Neither is that. I got to back up the thing. My goodness. I do miss just the regular attach, to be honest. Kind of annoying to do that every time. But, okay, 7 watching a site. Okay, awesome. Thank you, guys. I don't remember what the heck I was talking about, but yes, we are on the Iowa Plains map, and yes, we are no real goal here. I think I'm going to get these fields set up. I think I want to get some cows, obviously. I mean, I am a cow with sunglasses, so I think I get some brethren in here and or some ladies, do some milk, maybe some beef. I don't know. Haven't really thought about it all that much. We're just kind of doing it, you know. We're just kind of doing it. Wish I was like cool like Kiwi and just could just chill and like, you know. All right, now let's do this. Okay, let's do that. But I'm too much of a stress ball, to be honest with you. Lurking, just Joe recommended me. Doug, welcome in. I will not hold that against you. I'm kidding. Joe's a good friend of mine, so thank you, just Joe. Dirty, what's going on, Dirty? How are we doing today? Happy to be here. Happy you're here, Dirty. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for everything. I see 6 likes. That is beautiful. I mean, we got 8 watching. That's really good. I'm pretty happy with that. But yeah, Doug, welcome in. I do roleplay content. I do stream. Roleplays are kind of my wheelhouse. I gotta move this so that this guy doesn't run into me. Roleplays are kind of my wheelhouse. However, I've been struck with Bell's palsy. That's why some of my words are a little airy, the F's and the B's. I'm trying to get them all back. Obviously, I can't really, it's not really like an exercise thing. It's really just time. But I am trying to continue doing content. It's just that for the roleplay portion, I want to be at my best, since that's kind of how I'm graded in this community. My streams are just kind of for fun. I mean, everybody's streams are for fun, but my role plays I kind of take a little bit more seriously and try to develop a story. As I said earlier, I'm going to try tomorrow and start writing for episode 3 of Lost Anchor. I have gotten a lot of requests for Lost Anchor, and I think that if we can do that, if I can figure out a way through Lost Anchor with the story, that is, I think that we can really do something well there. Problem is, it takes place in a very cold area of the Yukon, which is in, well, it's north, basically, of British Columbia in Canada. And there's a lot of snow, and I'm trying to grow hops, and I'm trying to grow things that will help me make beer production. I'm trying to grow a brewery, so to speak. And it's really hard to do that when I try to play as real as possible in my role plays. So like the Yukon has a different set of weather, it's a different set of temperatures, it's got a different set of day and night, you know, daytime savings and things like that. It's a wild place. And I have started the first 2 episodes, so if you're interested in seeing kind of what I do on here, those would be 2 that I would look at. I'm thinking that I'm going to continue on with that if I can come up with a story, because it seemed like everybody had told me that like that was their favorite one I did, despite doing like 33 episodes of The Farm. They're like, you know, I really do think that this one's probably your best one. The Farm is probably the trademark roleplay series that I have on my channel right now. It is the story of a young man who inherits his grandfather's farm, sort of. I mean, he moves out to his grandfather's farm and instantly is in a competition, in a battle for survival, really, against a big company called Agmax. So yeah, I think that would be, you know, I liked that series, but I kind of lost it, to be honest. I think, you know, every series that I do, I learned something from it, and I think in The Farm, I think what I learned was that I had too many characters all at once. I was a little bit too, I don't know what the word is, too involved, I guess. I need to simple it up a little bit. Not simple it up, but, you know, there were too many angles going all at once. I had too many lines in the water, and I lost track of a couple of them. Alright, let's catch up on chat. At least Gold didn't send him. He's Oh yeah, at least you. Gold's a good dude. Gold's a good dude. You know, the only reason I said that, Plowboy, and I don't keep playing around is because, man, did I go crazy in that chat earlier today. Starting off with, I've got a story to tell. Boy. All right, we're up to 14 views. My goodness, guys. Thank you so much. Let me see here. What's going on, Liz? How are you doing tonight? Thank you so much for being a long-term supporter of this channel. Thanks for popping in on the streams. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. How are you doing tonight, Liz? No, I heard pop in before heading to bed. Thank you so much. No, I appreciate you as well. No, I will get a bot command in there for you as well. I haven't done the bot commands in several months. As I was saying earlier, I did get Bell's palsy at the end of August, and haven't really touched my channel up until a couple days ago when I did a stream. I did one random stream maybe a month ago, but I have really been kind of quiet on here since then, just because, you know, I'm trying to keep I don't know, I guess I'm just a little weirded out by my voice at the moment, but you know, they say it's good enough streaming, so I will continue doing. Grave, what's going on? How are you doing today? Howdy, buddy. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate you. Don't remind me it snowed, it rained, snowed for 2 days here, and then got down to -19. Oh my goodness. And snowing on top of the ice, and we got maybe 2.5 inches now. Wow. I mean, that's crazy, dude. Dak, be careful up there, man. You're like, why? I'm used to this. It hasn't even snowed yet. It's not even cold yet. I think the coldest I ever been at my farm, I remember I went out to get the eggs one morning. I would wake up, I'd get the eggs, I'd go feed the cows, make sure that I could take a mallet and hit their water so that it was unfrozen, so that they could drink it again. Oh my goodness. And I remember one time I'd go out and it was -20 degrees. I go over to the eggs and they're already cracked. They've gotten so cold that they already cracked. Wasn't a good sign. It was super cold. Today I think it was like in the 60s today. Decent. This California sun, I'm finding out, is a lot hotter than the Eastern Coast sun. I really do mean that. I don't know why. It just feels like it's way hotter. Let's see here. Kiwi making a bunch of friends. Heard you will make me a command. Thanks. Yes, absolutely. No worries, man. It might take a minute. Can you make it before next stream? I hope to remember. My brain is completely shattered. But I will try to remember to do the bot commands. No promises, because honestly, I don't want to tell you that I'm gonna and then not. But yeah, I get you in there. Don't worry, you'll be in the rotation. Let's see here. Roslyn, what's going on? How are you doing today? How was the Central Coast to you today, my friend? We got about 3 or 4 inches of snow. Why not? My goodness. You know, I talked to my mother earlier today. I was sitting in a neighboring town. I was talking to her, waiting for a job interview that I think I nailed. I think I got it. But she was telling me that it was like a degree over there or something, and I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, and then it warmed up to like 30, and I'm like, goodness. I'm sitting here like in like, I don't know, like shorts, a sweatshirt. I'm like feeling all, you know, guilty about it. But oh man, yeah, 3 or 4 inches of snow. I mean, as long as it's powder, that sounds good. I mean, that sounds like I'm headed to Greek Peak, or I'm headed to Hunter Mountain, or I'm headed somewhere in New York to get that snowboarding on. Honestly, why not? That's what I'm thinking. Noah, good night. Thank you for checking in. Really appreciate it. I will try to remember the bot bricks for you. But again, no promises, and it's not anything to do with you. It's because I am completely scatterbrained. But yeah, I will work on getting that. Let's see here. Let's see if I can get this without running over my crop again. Here in Indiana, we got 15 inches of snow. Noah, 15 inches of snow. My goodness. I will always remember Indiana for one thing, and that is driving in narrow roads in literally the middle of cornfields. I mean, it really. I mean, I'm not even being disparaging. It was relaxing, but what was I on, like 12 3/4 row or road? Should have been row. Just tell me where I'm at. I'm in a damn cornfield. Okay, let's just be honest about it. Now, again, not disparaging. I loved Indiana. I thought I had a great time. I went to a restaurant with Ms. Heard, and we sat next to half of the Amish population. I truly, honestly believe that. And then they got in vans, and I scratched my head. Didn't know. I didn't expect. I didn't know what was going on. Me and Rosin ain't gonna tell you how warm it is over here. He might not even think it's warm. He just told me. He just. You know what? When I was no class. I was around 55 in Santa Barbara this morning before I left for LA. Yeah, you went down to LA for the was it a car show? I forget. I think it was like a drag strip or something, Rosin. Very cool. Yeah, I guessed it was about 60 something today. It felt good. I felt like I could. Well, I was out in pants, but I felt like, I explained to my mom, it's kind of like that weather where, at least for me, you're kind of warm in pants and you're kind of cold in shorts. Not cold, more like chilly. But I have shorts on right now. I'm doing well. I am in the travel trailer right now, so that probably helps. But yeah. Let's see here. Yes, so LA, I met here. Oh, Grave Reaper. Where are you? It's like 16 degrees out here in New York. Wait. Because I forget. Grave, you're a New Yorker too? Is that right? Because me and Wynot the other day were trying to figure out all of the New Yorkers that are in this chat, and I still consider myself one. I am grew up just south of Syracuse. However, I've lived in a couple different places, Philly being one of the main ones. But I've always considered just south of Syracuse to be my home. And me and Wynot were trying to figure out, like, who else is from New York on here, as Mr. Maddie, a member of 7 months. Beep, beep, the sheep's return. What's up, Maddie? How are you doing, man? And we did come up with Maddie. We did come up with Simulation Universe. We also came up with, of course, me. Of course, why not? A couple other people that we were trying to figure out who is a New Yorker. Why not's actually nice. I don't mind the cold. Yeah, Grave, I thought, Grave, I thought you were, well, I'm not going to dosh you, but I thought you were, let's just say this, I thought you were close to one of the farm sim maps that are in New York. Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. Don't tell me exactly where you are if you don't want to, but I'm just trying to remember. You can just say no, Midnight Rose, how are you? How are you doing? Thank you so much for checking out the channel. A frequent returner, so I appreciate you. Grave in New York, and yeah, I'm visiting the public dragway tomorrow. The public dragway tomorrow. Probably drive back Saturday. Holy cow, the chat's going blast. I'm very close to Syracuse. I got that. Reap, really? Okay, we're pretty close to each other then. I am south, but of Syracuse, but well, not now. I'm right now in the central coast of California. That's why I am broadcasting so late. Dactyle Gaming, thank you so much. You watching? Dactyle Gaming, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Congratulations to Artemis, Jaked Up, Wranglesaurus Rex, Mama Bear Farming. Doug, you just got here. You're already a member. Look at you. Mr. Maddie, Dak and Mr. Maddie, thank you guys so much for all the support. I really do appreciate everything. Been in the shadows again, work crazy, and holidays taking lots of time. Maddie, I have not forgotten what I told you. And you're like, uh-oh, I forgot what he told me. I'm coming up to that restaurant when I get back to New York, okay? Got to make the trip. If I can drive 52 hours to California, I'm sure as hell can drive a couple hours in New York to go see Mr. Maddie and get a goddamn pizza, okay? That's what I'm trying to say, okay? Let me see. Noah shared you. Thank you, Noah. I really appreciate it. Again, we'll try to remember to get the Botrix. I should get on Botrix again because I wanted to try to figure out a couple different things. I don't know if it's OBS or if it's another streaming thing, but you can put like how many subs you have or different things like that. I would like to learn that. Most of the time before I get on this thing, it's just like, uh-oh, I forgot to hit this button. Or, oh no, this forgot to... Today it was the radio, which I completely forgot to push. So let's play all music on this channel so far, presented by the Nacho Cast Presents. I will put Nacho's link here into the chat real quick. I believe that's it. Nacho makes custom music. He makes the music for this channel. This is admittedly his first version. I did not get the other songs from Notch. Need to though. Need to. Even though this guy is somebody who just messages me the other day out of nowhere and tells me that he's rubbing it in my face. The Gold's not my best friend, and I'm his. And I just the embarrassment. Okay, the embarrassment. Shock and Awe, what's up, Herd? How you been? What's up, Shock? How are you doing tonight? I am doing good. I'm trying to do more live streaming. This chat, thank you. Before I say this chat is moving so fast. In April, I will be moving to Bend, Oregon, to our new site. Not looking forward to the cold. Yeah, Rosin, look, I'm not following you there. Okay, I'm not gonna. For those that don't know, I was talking to Rosin in Kiwi's chat one day and asking him where he was at, and he told me, and I was like, that sounds fun. And I changed from Colorado to California. Thanks, Roz, because I'm really having a great time over here. I was going to go to Grand Junction, but yeah, it's AI from Nacho. Yep, I was going to go to Grand Junction and Palisades, Colorado. I decided that it wasn't going to be warm enough, so I decided to move to the Central Coast. Not move. I guess I move wherever my travel trailer is. It's really weird for me to be like, where do I live now? Right now, I guess if I was trying to answer that accurately, I guess it would be out of upstate New York and currently in the Central Coast of California. I'll be here for a few more months, just checking out the area, seeing what's going on, and really just kind of hang it. Now, Mama Bear, thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you being here. The chat is going so fast tonight, guys, and thank you for that. I am not at all complaining. Love the chat aspect of this. I remember my first time I got on here, thing was moving so fast I really couldn't. I mean, I had a lot of interest because people were like, oh, this guy's gonna go live, what's he gonna do? But yeah, I really appreciate all the chats, guys. As you know, I'm very active in the chats. I am a loudmouth. Chilling before bed, why not? I'm very close to Evans Mill. Couldn't think. Okay, I'm with you. I know where you're at. Grave. Mama Bear, how are you doing tonight? Jen, how are you doing tonight? Everything is going well over here. Sim, what's going on with you tonight as well? Hope everybody's having a great Friday night. Sometime pretty soon, some of you will be on Saturday morning, 10:52 on the East Coast. I have clocks, you know, it's like Tokyo, London. No, I just have East Coast and West Coast, so I don't get all confused. All you do is subtract 3, Herd. You have no idea how many numbers I got to carry to get to that answer. Never been good at math. I'll just have it tell me. Dak Kyle, what's up? Dak, you're bringing everybody to the house. Really appreciate you. Really appreciate you. Let me bring some people to your house when we fill up here. I can't remember, Dak, if it's Dak or if it's Dactyle. I can't remember. So I put both of them in there. If that doesn't work, it's Dactyle Gaming. But go check him out. Great friend of the channel. Great streamer. Get on over there. Sub to Dak. That would make my day. Hey Jen, fancy meeting you here. Awesome. So Jen, welcome in. If you haven't, if you don't, or if you're not annoyed yet, Consider hitting the subscribe button, the like button. They both do not bite, and they really help the channel. So I really appreciate you. And any friends of Dax, any friends of anybody in here, I really want to be friends with. So welcome into the herd. Friday night stream. Don't know what the schedule is going to be yet. I haven't really gotten my my job over here yet, and thought I was all secured with a company, and then that didn't work out. So I have to get a job, and I think I got one today. It lets me drive farm tractors, lets me do some landscaping. I'm good with that. I will do that. Let's see here. I want to go to California. Yeah, you do. It's a fun time, honestly. Good people out here. It really is. Everybody's super nice. I don't know if you knew, but our area is only like 4.5 hours from Las Vegas. Yes. I actually used to own a business in Las Vegas. So I've been there. It's a wild time. Let me catch up here so I can not live on the skin of my teeth up here. I'm good. How are you, Herd? Mama Bear. I am doing good. Trying to get the voice together. I'm waiting. I'm still waiting. I really am. But the B's, the F's, they still are not forming. My eye has been watering non-stop today. I can't really close it all that much. Like I will be able to blink, but I won't. You know, like if I look at the sun, I can't squint. I don't have the nerve muscles right now on the right side of my face to do that. So my eye constantly is watering. It constantly feels like, you ever like take your index finger and your thumb and just like kind of hold your eye open? Like that's kind of how my eye feels like all the time, and it's kind of ridiculous, but like I've gotten used to that feeling, which I didn't think I would ever be able to get used to that feeling. I've gotten used to that feeling. Doesn't, you know, it burns, but I mean, it doesn't like hurt all that much. Really, I'm just waiting for my voice to come back so I can start telling stories on here again. I will continue to do live streaming as well. That's part of the plan, but yeah, Mama Bear, doing good, all things considered. See here, Jen, I'm already subbed. Awesome, Jen, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Just give Dactyle a sub, Mama Bear. Thank you so much. Also, guys, if you are into subbing, you can help my friend. Why not? He's ridiculously close to 1,000 subs. Okay, I mean, like, I'm thinking there's like 30 subs left, 20 subs left. So if you could head on over to Why Not's channel. I don't know if that worked. The Why Not one, it takes so long to show up. Let's see here. Just gave Dactyle up. Awesome. Thank you, Mama Bear. My old channel YouTube deleted on me, so I'm trying to get resubbed to everybody. Okay, Grave. Yeah, this is a good spot. Gold Gaming is a good spot. If you were friends with him, he's got a lot of people on there. What does a solar tech do, Rosin? Let me know what that does. I have no experience in the matter. But it's funny because Mrs. Hurd was like, "Hey, how's Rosin for a job?" And I'm like, "I don't know what I'm doing over there, you know." He needs 19 subs. Why Not needs 19 subs. Thanks, Hurd, for the kind words. Why Not, you're the man, dude. If I could get your, I don't know if it's Why Not. If it's Why Not Gaming, why would I do that to myself? Is to type all that. Should have just been Why Not. If somebody could put Why Not, and Why Not, you have the, obviously, permission to put your own link there. Let's get Why Not to 1,000. Let's do that. Good guy. Not going to say you're welcome on the kind words, only because they were earned. Why Not? So that's where we're going with that one. See here, hiring solar techs, not to be mean, but get a patch and we can call you Dread Pirate Herd. Yeah, just saying. Yeah, you know, I have resisted on wearing a patch because of this eye for so long. But you can call me Pirate. You can go ahead and do that if you want to. He needs 19. Okay, thanks, sir. Kind words. Yeah, really awesome. Let's see. I enjoy Why Not Gaming stream when I get a chance to watch him. Well worth the sub. Highly recommended. Yes, thank you, Kiwi. Thank you, Kiwi. Absolutely. Once it populates, I'll sub him up. Yeah, I don't know why it's not. When I did that, I did not mean to make the pun there, but I don't know why it isn't populating, because when I did it earlier, it worked fine. The first thing I did in this chat was I put in Dex and I put in Why Nots, and both showed up. I don't remember the key command for Why Not for some reason. But if we could get his chat in there, that'd be great. Once it populates, I'll sub him up. Yeah, I don't know why it's not doing it. Oh well. Anyway, yes, we are. Speaking of the game right here, we are harvesting some wheat. This is the wheat that we didn't plant. We bought the farm, and the wheat was just here. The farmer just left it for us. He was so nice to take a couple grand of seed, plant it in this field with all that gas money, and then let us take all of the profit. Hey, you know, I'll take it. If there's one thing to know about me, I'll take credit where it's not deserved. I'm here for all your credit. I'm not trying to be noble. I'm just trying to take as much credit as I can, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. And yes, look it. Since I came back here, should I say, to the channel, I have not yet cut grass. Yes, I am bowing. Yes, thank you. Yes, if I had a soundboard and knew how to use OBS, you would hear applause sound. So pretend that that's going on right now. Just pretend. Yeah, we're working through this. Got to get this wheat harvested. Obviously, I'm not going to sell it yet. I don't remember when the popular month is. Am I saying it? January, February? I can't remember. I'll look. I know it's not August, so we're going to keep this in the silos, and then wait for the opportunity to strike. That's what we're going to do. Well, at least you're honest about it. Well, I try to be honest about it. I mean, you know, right now, when I take the credit, I'm going to look around and ask what you're talking about, because I did that, you know. I like to, you know, some people, and I can't believe this is true, some people have called me the heel. They called me the bad guy at Farm Sim, and you know, that's where you want to go, that's fine, but honestly, I'm just trying to take as much credit as it's handed out. Now, my friend Kiwi, noble guy. My friend Why Not, noble guy. I wouldn't do that kind of thing, so in place of them doing it a little bit, I'm taking both of their shares and I'm taking it all from me. But yeah, I am honest about it. They do repairs on the panels and also diagnosing problems, installing panels that involves a ton of wiring. Oh my goodness gracious. I mean, Rosin, honestly, I'm only here for like a couple months, like 4 months. So I'm just trying to get the thing. Oh, you know what, Maddie, Tap H, don't forget to leave a like as you're coming in. Yeah, thank you, Mama Bear. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I forgot to have the guy do the headland, so I guess I'll have to. I don't know why. I just don't like the worker. I don't know what it is, dude. I think I just hit too many trees on the side, but I don't really like dig him doing that. I just have him go up and down all the time. 10 to 14. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to see the beach, Rosin. My goodness. Wow. Right now, I think I nailed the job today. Do a little landscaping, drive a couple of farm tractors. They told me that I would be driving farm tractors. They asked if I knew how to do that. So that's a matter of an opinion. Did have a farm in upstate New York, guys. I started a farm with my girlfriend, and we sold it last October, 2 Octobers ago. I can't even remember. Things go by so fast, but 2 Octobers ago, I guess. It was a good one. We had beef, we had chickens, and we had some tractors that I was driving around, and oh my goodness, did I have a four-wheeler. I had some land, and I was loving it. I get out here, and the first thing I see is that you can rent a four-wheeler and go out into the desert. I'm like, yes, please. Yes, please. I'm not going back to New York without doing that. I don't care if I got to use all my paycheck. Let's see here. Top 8. 10 to 14 days for techs. Oh, the training is 3 months. Okay, so, Roz, what I'll do is I'll go and do the training for 3 months. I'll be like, thanks for the education. Give him 2 thumbs up and he's out the door. Will that work? Will that work? Probably not. Probably not. Why is Why Not's thing not coming in? That's what I'm wondering. I don't know. Got you sub, Why Not? Dak. Awesome. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. If anybody feels inclined, please put Why Not's link into chat. That would help me out a huge ton. I don't know why it's not. My aunt owns a small cattle farm. Corn. Excellent. What kind of cattle? Was it like dairy or do they just do beef? You're done. I'm done. My goodness. Oh, so many times, Maddie. So many times have I been done. And then I just come back asking for more. Let me see here. See, I told you, it's a matter of an opinion if I can drive a tractor. Thank God my future employer isn't watching this. My goodness. Is that going to do it? Yep, that'll do it. Alright, let me get back to the chat here. Got your sub, thank you. I mean, you could, and you would probably never find again in solar again. Wait, probably never find, an opening. Yeah, but I only need that. I do a little bit of farming indoors. I like that. Dairy, that's what I figured. She have Holsteins? Oh, boy. That's hilarious. But yeah, so I think I nailed that. I'm just waiting to get, I went to the interview today. It's for the town. So I'm going to have to wait for them to go through like a board decision, I guess, next Tuesday, and then I will find out if I got it. I believe I did. She basically told me I did. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But out here, 4 months, and then I'm gone, and then I go back to my job at FedEx in New York. They're already holding a spot for me. I'm already ready to go back. And then I will get back on their good graces, and then they will mail me somewhere else, wherever I want to go, and I'll be able to work there through that FedEx. So FedEx is really kind of the thing I'm looking at, like my job there. The nearest FedEx ground was like an hour or so away from me, and I did not want to drive that far with my truck. Not so much the time in the vehicle, it was more the money. California taxes gas at about 60 something cents. Federal government taxes gas at about 17 cents. That ipso facto makes you pay about $1 more than New York. And I was telling my mom this earlier. Everybody's like, "Oh, California is so expensive. It's so expensive." I'm like, "Yeah. Well, what state did they live in before?" Because I lived in New York, and I'm not going to say that the transition was black to white. It was more like black, gray, white. I didn't really find a huge difference out here from New York. I found the gas to be a little bit more expensive. I went to the grocery store earlier. I seen the same pricing, just about same pricing as back home, give or take 50 cents. So, yeah. Let me catch up here again since I'm at the thing. Let me get a drink of Red Bull quick. We got about 20 beef cattle. Why not? Really? Mr. Maddie, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Everybody could go to Why Not's channel. That would be a huge help. Let's get him closer to 1,000 tonight. He's such a great streamer. He is so humble, and he really doesn't like ask for subs. And you know me, I am classless. I'll ask you for subs in another day. But Why Not is different. He's a different cat. He is a nice dude. Never really asked for subs. I'm gonna ask for him tonight. We're gonna try to get Why Not as close as we can to 1,000 tonight. That is the theme of my stream. Why not? I did not know you had a farm. Could you please elaborate? I don't remember that. I would have to ask her the next time I see her. Sub back, Mom Bear. Awesome. We got some people subbing to each other. That's great news. No, why not? I never knew that. Actually, I don't think I'm the only one that didn't know that. Usually, you know, my dumbass, I'm usually the only one or the last one to find out, but no, not this time. Not this time. I don't think. Rose, no, worked at the facility in logistics, so I kind of do my job wherever there is a FedEx. But no, not a driver. I wanted to become a driver's helper this year, and then I moved right before they were doing that. Just so you know, that's called a runner, and runners, they make pretty good money for doing some manual labor. It's a little exercise. It'll be good. But no, not a driver. Work at the facility, so doing that. Love that job. Really fun. I was really respected. One employee of the month. Look at me. My hand is slapping my back and my shoulder blade right now. Oh my goodness. But I mean, really, it was good that I won that, because it kind of stamped the approval of them being like, hey, when you come back to New York, please come back to us. Is what he literally said. I will be mad if you go anywhere else. So I got a job waiting over there, probably April or May. The house I am looking at in Bend, Oregon comes with 10 acres. What? Something about doing either chickens or cows. Probably chickens. Cheaper. Chickens are way cheaper. Chickens are way easier. You ever think about doing ducks? Don't do them. Ducks are chickens in water. They are gross. They are disgusting. I love ducks. Okay, but don't do ducks. That's my only request, you Rosin. That's only because I like you. Rosin, we'll never see the rent. The things that people talk about in Cali that are expensive are things that I've already got paid for and don't really need, which is great. Sold the farm, bought a truck, bought the travel trailer with the idea of hitting as many states as we can, really. And we have hit a ton of states. We're missing the Southeast. I've been all over the place in the Southeast. I used to go to college in Orlando, but I'm only counting the ones that me and Miss Hurd have been together with this thing. Want to get one of those maps that we can fill in so that we know where we've been, but I've been doing that digitally right now, and it has been a great trip. This country, if you guys ever get a chance, this country's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. I'm not a political guy. I don't want to talk about politics. I don't care about your politics, and you don't care about mine. All I can tell you is that do not let that stop you from going to states, because I've seen so many different states, and they are so incredibly amazing. And the people in each of them are really, really fantastic. I mean, really, I don't really have a bad thing to say about any state. I can't sit here and say, oh yeah, the people in that state were awful. I didn't get that. I haven't gotten that. So why not? Don't ask for nothing. Pretty cool when you make your sub goals. I just broke 100. Think I'm at 107. Jen, I was at 107 at one time. Keep it rolling. Seriously. Because I never thought, I don't have a bazillion subs, but I didn't think that I would be where I'm at ever. I remember getting my 8th sub, and I said that on purpose, Stack, just so I didn't say. I remember getting my 3rd sub. My 8th sub, I was like, wow, I'm gonna break 10. That's insane. I'm gonna break 10 subs. That's crazy. Keep it moving. I promise. They'll come. They will. Jen name hit 170. She's starting to get out there. Okay, cool. I work for SVP and Rose, no kidding. I have nothing bad to say about FedEx at all. I really enjoy my job. I really enjoy the swag that FedEx puts on my shoulders and on my top of my head. The clothes are awesome. Honestly, I gotta be honest. The cuts that they have, the designs that they have, I gotta be honest. I really dig it. And the FedEx logo is one of my favorite logos. just for the arrow in the negative space. I love that. Really smart. Really smart. Why not? 20 beef cattle, feed them hay only. I made a map. Really? How have I missed that? Why not? I'll have to check that out when I get off the stream. No kidding. I didn't even know you had a farm. That's crazy. That's awesome. That's awesome. Why not? Well, now I want to come up and help. My dad had gotten chickens, but gotten eaten by foxes. Yeah, that's the thing about them. I learned so much. I learned so much about chickens, and I learned so much. A couple of them died because of me, and I'm really sad about that. What do you want? Okay, I'm a former web designer, graphic designer. I owned a web design company before I got into this stuff. So, what do you want from me? You know, what do you want from me? That's awesome. Okay, my dad. Yep, you can have my house when I leave. It's hella nice. Just got to take over the payments. Well, I was good until the last part, Roz. And I mean, geez, you really know how to set the guy up for failure. I was all excited until I read the payment part. I'm sure it's nice though, man. I'm sure it's nice. Incredible. California, North Carolina are my 2 states I want to visit. Great. I recommend it. And one day maybe you'll be in a chat and you'll have somebody say, hey, come this way. And I'm like, okay. And then you'll Google it like I did and you'll be out here too. And honestly, I mean, I might come back next year. I don't know. Little seaside town. Everybody nice over here. I really haven't gotten in touch with a bad person yet. Now, I know that there's jerks everywhere. It's just that my luck right now is pretty good. Mr. Maddie thought about it. I've been in a lot of different places. And yeah, I told Mr. You know, you come up with the locations. I'll make the t-shirts for the tour. And we'll go, you know. It's almost better for me that way because then it's like these are places that maybe I wouldn't have thought about, and it just gets me to go to more places, which is great. And you know, honestly, I just like to look at new spots. I like to learn new cultures. I like to learn new language. I like to learn all that stuff. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it a purpose over here. I'm trying to pick up Spanish a little bit. I haven't, like, this week and next week. Kind of chaotic in terms of like getting set up over here, but I am gonna make that a thing. I would like to learn that. I've really just always been enamored with new locations, geography, things like that. And new cultures is always awesome to go and experience. So let's see. Get that. Okay. 20 cows is wild. I bet that's expensive. Yeah, rosin, that can get expensive. Toss a dart at the map. Yep. Yes, thank you. California, North Carolina. Uncle Heard, I can get a FedEx hat for Christmas. If I could get a FedEx hat for Christmas, I got a really good, it's like a black lettering on a really dark charcoal gray hat from FedEx. And I mean, Rose, I don't know, am I wrong? Like, FedEx has got the best clothes. Like, they are good with their clothes. Like, the quality of these things is really good. Let's see here. Catch up here. I seen that one FedEx truck that got crushed like a tin can. I was scared to drive that thing. Yeah, I would be too. We have FedEx over here. You should see if you can get a transfer. Kiwi, I can't find the hole to jump through the time portal. But if I could, that'd be awesome, wouldn't it? Go to work for FedEx New Zealand. It'd be incredible. You know how many cassowaries would be headed to the Americas? I mean, seriously, like, there would be an entire amount of cassowaries headed to the Americas. I would send them not to zoos. I would send them to people's houses. They would get out. They'd go, "What is this thing?" And all of a sudden, all of my cassowary dreams would come true. They would rule the world. Guys, if you don't know what a cassowary is, it is a bird. Honest to God, it's the closest thing to a velociraptor. Okay, you should look at this thing. It's huge. And I could be wrong, Kiwi. it's a little smaller than an ostrich, but it'll mess you up. It'll mess you up. You get your ass smoked by a bird. That's what you guys. Okay, that's gonna happen to you. You try to fight a cassowary. He streams on it sometimes. Heard. Yep, browse when I saw it too. That was awful. True Mom, I do something. Okay, I'm gonna take a second to just read all this because I've been missing some. True Mom, just okay. Really? I didn't know. What am I? Next Saturday, I'm 1 second. Next Saturday, I'm having a get together at my house. Gonna smoke some brisket and shit. Some Ross. Hell yeah. Herb will come to Edmonton, and I'll set him up at West Edmonton Mall Water Park and pick up Water Park in Edmonton. And pick up truck hotel room for him and water park in Edmonton. What are you trying to do? Kill me? Should I bring my ice skates? I can play for the Oilers? Is that what you're calling a water park? Water park in Deck. What time, Rosin? We'll be there. Rose, I'll be there too. I'll catch a ride with you. Brisket and shit. Well, I'm good with brisket and shit. Let's see here. The one state I know I'm going to see is Florida to see my uncle. No, I'm not lying. I like driving. I can ride hours and hours. Doesn't but Grave. I recommend that. I've done that a couple times. The coastline of the Atlantic is great. Virginia is a little hard on the cops. The last time I remember. So is Georgia and Alabama. Be careful. But everything's really nice down there, and the best part about going from New York is it just keeps getting warmer. It just keeps getting warmer. By the time you get to North Carolina, your coat will come off. By the time you get to South Carolina, you'll have your shorts on. By the time Florida hits, you'll probably be naked, but that's not because of the temperature. Florida gets down. Okay, they do. They get down. They really do. Guys, if you haven't hit the like yet, please hit the like. Please consider hitting the like. Please subscribe to me. That would be a huge help. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. We're not done. We're not even close to done. But we are, we're farming. We're not aura farming, guys. We're sub-farming. And we're kind of doing some wheat, too, every now and then when my mouth shuts up. Yes, let me catch up. Everybody looks good in navy and purple. And orange. I like the orange, too. It's a basketball orange. Which is nice. I do like FedEx. Yeah, I'm a stand for the job there. They treated me really well. I mean, I can tell you, like, a lot of companies are big companies that treat you like big companies. That's a big company that honestly treats you like a small one, and I appreciate that. Let's see here. From 4 p.m. to like 2 a.m. probably. That's a long trip, though. You like Florida till you drive to Florida. Yeah, yeah. When you drive in Florida, Florida made me a better driver, Roz. I learned that who cares what the turn signal says? It's what way the tires are facing. I-4, I was in Orlando. I used to live in Orlando. I-4 is an absolute nightmare. A nightmare. A nightmare. I mean, I would sit there forever some days. And I used to live right downtown, so downtown was crazy too. I used to live right across the street from Lake Eola, which is one of the landmarks in Orlando. It's a huge lake in downtown, and there would just be so much traffic. There's one road, one 2-lane road. You'd think that'd be enough. 2 lanes on each side, so I guess it's a 4-lane road. I guess it's a 2-lane road each. 2-lane road going both ways, okay? Called Colonial Ave. And Colonial, oh, man, does that get smacked at, like, lunch. It gets smacked at dinner. It's smacked at 3 a.m. But I had to go there because it was my favorite Chinese place, and follow this one, Fu King Chinese restaurant. Couldn't lie to you if I tried. Couldn't lie to you if I tried. Let's see here. Kiwi are much more chill. Cassowaries are highly strung. That's, I'm more of a cassowary guy. Let's be honest. Let's be honest, Kiwi. Never had brisket and shit. Is it good? I would wear my shorts 24/7 even in the winter. You're one of those guys? Are you one of those guys? You're one of those people I see in shorts in like January that's like -20 and I'm freezing and you make me look cold. I look at you and I'm colder. Are you one of those guys? But I get yelled at by my parents if I wear my shorts in the winter. Yeah, see? Because they're probably cold too. Nice, Rod. Maddie never had the balls to do the brisket for that much money. Ruin it for not knowing how to smoke it right. Yeah, see? That's why, yeah. See, Maddie? I'm with you. You're cooking up a 10-pounder, enough for everyone. Rosin, I'll be down. I'll be down. Brisket and shit. Sounds like a stream to me. I don't know. Sounds like a stream, Rosin. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying it has to be. I'm just saying it is. It sounds like one. That's all. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. We're not done. We're just trying to thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate you. What is everybody's plans for the weekend? I know Roz's. I don't know if you can beat that. Going to a public drag strip. I didn't even know that this was a thing. That sounds fun as hell. But going to a public drag strip. Anybody else got anything going on? Is anybody doing anything? Is it too dang cold to go outside? What are the plans for the weekend? I do the poor man's chuck steak. That's why we're all going to Rosin. See? I will Discord you the info. All right, Rosin. All righty. No, I think this weekend, I'm probably going to hit up over here by the beach is kind of like a boardwalk kind of thing, and I haven't really been over there yet. Also going to take Miss Earth through Morro Bay, which is where I'm at right now. Just go through the town a little bit. It's not going to take much. We purposely chose a small town. That's my trailer on the back has a one sticker that says keeping it rural. And that's because it's got a New York plate. And I don't want anybody to think that I'm from the city. I don't want anybody to think that I'm from the city. The city and me don't get along that well. It takes about 45 to about an hour and a half to get into the city, and that's after you paid like $60 to go across the bridge and tolls. And the city, meaning New York City, used to do wrestling shows. When I was in the pro wrestling business, I used to do wrestling shows in Brooklyn, at the Brooklyn Lysicum, which is right over by the new stadium that the Nets play in, Barclays. Not nearly as big, but yeah, did that. Let's see here. Cooking class with Rosin. Let's do that. Rusty Money Raid. Oh, Rusty, what's going on, man? Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. The Rusty Money Raid. What's up, Fafo? How you doing? How are you doing tonight? Lowride Farmer, hello all. How goes it, Lowride? How are you doing tonight? Appreciate you stopping in. New name, I believe. Howdy, Rusty Money Raid. How many times you get that from your city? How many times you get that you're from the city? Oh my goodness. You know how many, like, this is how many. I actually have a canned response. I always say, no. The tallest buildings where I'm from are silos. And that usually gets them on the course where they're like, okay, so not like Brooklyn or... When I was in Orlando, way back, it's years ago, when I was in college, I told someone else from New York. She asked me what borough. I told her that where I lived, I'm in upstate. She then responded, that's not New York. Well, if that's not New York, then who the hell takes care of all those light bills? And every time you want to make a new subway or a new train station, whose money is that? Why not knows? Maddie knows. Upstate New York helps pay downstate. Not to say that if upstate didn't exist, downstate would be screwed, but they're little pet projects. They like to take the monies and take it there. Meanwhile, in upstate New York, you can't get a bridge that would help. You can't get a fire department or a ambulance that is publicly funded. We can't do that. So in my small town, Chobani used to pay for the ambulatory, and they built a fire station. A very good guy there who takes care of it. Don't forget the Golden Gate Bridge. It's hella fun. Gotta get to there. We doing, brother. Let's see here. I need to get some more wood before I use my offset. Heard when I go into live streams and I say I'm from the country. Wait, heard when I go into live streams and I say I'm from New York country, said not the same. So yeah, so everybody wants to think that you're from New York City. I don't really like that. Rusty, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. Really means a ton to me. Tommy Grant, how are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Rusty, a good friend of mine. I was in Rusty's earlier. Can I do this? I think I can do this. I can't do this. I'll put it into the trailer. I'll just do it the right way. But yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for everybody that's popping in. If you haven't, hit the like, hit the subscribe. It really helps the channel. It really does a lot for my ego. And then Miss Heard can't stand me being around because I just continuously annoy her with how many subs I got. So if you really want to annoy her, you can do that. It's free. It's free. That's what I tell her. It's free. My annoyance. But thank you everybody for coming in. Most people here know that I am from East Texas the minute I talk. I love it. I can't remember the last time I saw somebody farming at night on this game. Yeah, Eric, you know, I haven't really done this a lot, farmed at night on this game. I'm picking up this and then I'm gonna sleep it off and wake up the next day, I think, because kind of annoying, to be honest with you. Finger Lakes region, I say. Yeah, Mr. Matty, yeah. Good wine up there. Rusty, yeah, man. Appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Rusty, I was in Nebraska a few months ago. I believe I was near Kearney. I was on 80, I think, is the highway. We were headed east to west, or we were headed from the east to the west. I think I said that right. We'll put this right here and drop it. There we go. We're not going to sell the wheat yet. We're going to wait until it goes up in value. So there we go. Let's see. You're welcome again. Bovine, hi from New Zealand. Nice. Nice. Kiwi, you got a friend. New Zealand. Man, do I know a little bit more about that country now from Kiwi. Rusty, you're the man, dude. I mean, honestly, your people love you over there. I'm not shocked that they followed the raid. Thank you everybody and welcome everybody from Rusty Money Gaming. Guys, if you haven't, go over and sub to Rusty Money. I don't know if the bot command is, I haven't checked the bot command in like months, so I don't know if I've got that one yet or not. I don't know. I should. I think it's like Rusty or Rusty Money. I can't remember what it is. That's kind of the theme of this tonight. Is there anything in this before I try to do this? No, there's nothing in this. Duh. Okay. Maddie, I've heard of the Finger Lakes. Do you do any fishing? I do fishing. I don't do it very well. But if I'm talking about fishing or hunting, I'm definitely a fisher because, as you can tell, I can't shut up. Let's get this. Well, Maddie, 80 runs through my area in Iowa. No way. Bafo, yes. Loved Iowa. Seen the... Man, is it the Kinsey dealer out there? And the sign is crazy. It's got... Guys, the sign at the... I think it's the Kinsey dealer. Am I saying that right? Because it's honestly not a brand that I've been overly familiar with, but they have got, like, an implement. I believe it to be either a seeder or a cultivator up in the air like a sign, like when you go to a shopping plaza and it says Old Navy or something. It's like that high. It's that high. They've got a grain bucket, or a grain bin, I should say, there. And it's just in the sky. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. So that was pretty cool. I used to work at a sign company, so, you know, I'm looking at all the signs, and that was pretty nice. That was a pretty nice sign. Gold Gaming. I was just singing your praises, Gold. As you can probably imagine. Gold Gaming, a great guy. Exclamation plate, or exclamation gold, to get to him. I mean, great streamer. Great streamer. Get on over there. I mean, I give him a lot of shit. But a lot of shit means that I like him. I like him. I remember the last month, and I don't know why, but I remember when he said, well, there's no one ever in your chat. Gold, what's up? Rusty, thank you. We won't tell them that they're all from you. But what's up, Gold? What's up? Now what? Now what? Let's see. Now that I'm awake. Let's see here. I'm a damn plant. It's a damn planter. Is it? Okay. I couldn't remember what the hell it was, but I remember there was like an implement, and I was like, holy shit, that thing's way up there. Now that would scare me, Rosin. Oh wait, have you tried the driverless taxi or the food delivery robots? I have. I didn't know I was near the Jetsons. I did not know that, Roz. I was just telling people that I learned that Billy Bob Thornton lives around here, so I might try to go up there with a pre-roll and hang out with him. I'll let you know how it goes. There you go. See, Gold? See, told ya. Told ya. You're lucky it's just gold. GG. Actually, I probably should have did that, huh? It's a lot easier. Gold, how you doing tonight? What's going on with you? What's going on with your world? Did you do some farm chores today, Gold? That's what I thought I heard you saying. You were getting off and doing some farm chores. Gold, I also, and everybody, I think somebody was dumb enough to hire me over here. I'm into the second stage of getting a job. I told Gold I'd use him as a reference if he wouldn't talk smack about me all the time, but, you know, the truth is the truth, and, you know, some of us have opportunities that others don't. Some of us have each other in our number one spot. Our number one spot. Like, I watch you the most. And some of us have us ranked 18th. Won't throw any names under the bus, Gold. Not going to throw any names under the bus. Yep, did chores. Oh, well, thanks for being so detailed, Gold. I was more asking what chores, but you're just like, yep. Okay. The trick is to show Gold gave me some donuts and he'll get distracted. That's what I'm trying to do. I don't have any donuts, though. That's the problem. I don't have any donuts, dude. Been recording tonight. Been recording? You doing a new series, Gold? Is that what's going on over there? Am I gonna get a message from Nacho and he's gonna tell me how I wasn't included in the recording and everybody else was? Is that what I'm gonna get tonight? I feel like I might. With your offset. With my offset? What the hell are you talking about? Dude, can we get some daggum lights? Yeah, sure. Why not? I like to drive in the dark. Or like Kiwi. This is like the Kiwi version right here. Map review coming in hot. That's awesome. What map? Or are you not disclosing yet? That's a cold pizza. What's a cold pizza? A donut? Oh, okay. Well, look at me. See, I can't drive like Kiwi. I look at the chat, and this is what happens. Guys, thanks so much for coming in. Thanks so much for hitting the likes. I've got more likes, I believe, than I got viewers right now, which I don't know. I guess that's the history of this whole thing. But thank you guys so much for all of the support, especially throughout. I haven't had a series. I am a roleplay channel. I haven't had a series come out in a while. On the IR right now, the IL, the whatever you want to call it. I'm on the injured list right now. Can't talk all that clear. I mean, I can do a little bit. Waiting just a little bit longer until I came back with my roleplay series, which honestly might be a continuation. That's the word. I wanted to keep saying conclusion, but I knew that wasn't right. A continuation of the Lost to Anchor series that everybody seemed to like. I thought that was really good. You were 3 rippers out of the field that, oh yeah, I'll do that, Papo. It just means I'm not a good player. Gage, Kentucky, okay. Oh, is that the same one that made, what is, I haven't been in this vernacular in a minute. Who makes that? Yeah, I was definitely off kilt. Rosin, our lot fees high? No, honestly, about $600 cheaper than my mortgage on my farm. I'm paying by the month. Not bad, honestly. About the same as rent in New York, honestly. Not New York City, but where I'm from. So really, not that bad. Considering that I've got garbage paid for, I've got electric paid for, I've got parking. I've got anything I really need right here. Water paid for. I mean, there's nothing. It's all inclusive. So I think I'm doing pretty good over here. At least for me, I think I'm okay. Let's see here. Grave. I fish with a friend once every 3 years. 5 years. I wouldn't call myself a fisherman. I'm not a hunter. Go out and knock down Bambi. I don't care, but I can't shut up long enough to let a deer come around me. I'm about the last person you're gonna want to hunt with. I always tell people that, at least the fish. I don't know if they can hear, but they don't seem to bother. What stores you got close to you? Any badass? Oh my goodness, there's so much Spanish food or Hispanic food here. It's crazy. I did have, and I'm from New York. I did have a pizza from California. Now listen, normally I'm very picky with my pizza. Normally, I don't like pizza from anywhere, honestly, south of the New York border. And I know, I'm a jerk. But I'm just letting you know. Yeah, Rosin, I'm paying about a sixth of that. Is it a sixth? 10% of that. I don't know my math. Jesus. I'm paying about right now. I think I'm paying like $1,200, I believe it is, which is like $600, $500 cheaper than my mortgage at the farm. Everything else in my life, basically, I took when I sold the farm. We took all the money and we paid off trailer and truck. So don't really have many expenses other than that, which I'm pretty happy about. Let's see. I think I have cows in here. I actually just remembered that they give you cows. They're probably all dead by now, to be honest. Let's just check. And I think they probably will die if they're not dead. We'll save this just because that's my settings, and we'll check. Oh yeah, they're all gonna die. Well, actually, do they die or do they just? They don't die in this game, right? Which is the stupidest thing. I think they should be able to die. Some of them die in when I have the mod on, so I think they probably all will die. I need to find some grass and cut it. And I know, but I need to at least give those cows something to eat. Let me see here. Let's see what I can do here. One tick. What do I got? 621,000. Man, oh man, where's the grass? Jeez. It doesn't tell you anything. I guess not. Well, they all dead. Let's be honest. I could plant grass over here, but I don't think it's going to be in time. Let me catch up on track. What? A pizza? Okay, I'll get to that, Maddie. Which of the 5 boroughs are you from, Eric? None. Upstate New York, where the farms are, my friend. I can go to Jersey Valley right now. New Yorkers are expected to be the snobs. Honestly, it's all over the state, dude. It really is. It really, really is. Because what we do is we got a lot of transplants from New York to come up, start making really good pies. Buy it grass. I could buy it grass. Let me see here. I think I have a trailer even, to be honest with you. But I'm going to do something before I forget. Yes, I know. I'm going to put the shop right there because I'm tired of driving all the way to the thing just to like go get a trailer. I don't want to do that. Well, that's cheating. Well, welcome in. Let's see here. Where are we? Flatbed trailers. Will this one work? It will. Auto load. And I don't know what is going on with my auto load. If it's me, if it's something else, but I can never get it to load. But we're still going to use this. No, we're not, because I don't have a truck. We're going to use this, I believe. And what I will do is just get this. Now, bale trailer, extension. No, we don't need the extension. Okay. Okay, sorry, cough button. Now the baler's here. I have an auto load mod. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Auto load. Enable. Yes. Bale trailer. Unloading position. Standard. Horizontal loading. Sure. Enable side loading. I guess. Can I just turn all these on? No loading if folded. Okay. So we're going to save this. Let's see here. New York is expected, blah, blah, blah. Because finally heard, going to get back to grass or cheese. We've been waiting. He doesn't sound like a typical New Yorker. No, I don't sound like a typical person at the moment, Ross. Just buy some hay. They'll be fine. Hey, heard it's been fun heading out. Awesome stream. Thank you. Thanks. Why not? Appreciate you. It's like, yes, actually, Eric, you named the exact city. That's crazy. That is where I'm from. Right now, I am in California, traveling around and doing that kind of thing. Did I ever buy that trailer? No, I didn't buy the trailer. I get talking. Let me buy this real quick. Sure, everything's good. Yes, okay. Now, I'm probably still going to have to load this myself, but at least we'll get some grass. Can this? Yes, it can. We'll use this guy. Guys, welcome in. Thank you so much for visiting the stream, heading into the chat. Thank you so much for being so chatty tonight. Honestly, I like that. I do enjoy the conversation. As you can tell, in other people's streams, I'm pretty loud. I talk quite a bit. What are we here for? Just rest some hay. Okay, yeah. Hey, heard it's been fun. Yep. Okay, awesome. But yeah, Eric. Yes, actually, right there. Do you know anyone from there or no? I'm now in Cali. I didn't want to deal with the snow. Oh, what am I doing? I'm gonna buy these bales and they're gonna come right here. I don't even need to buy this. Well, buy it anyway and pretend like we need it. I do need a, this is hard, honestly, sometimes. I haven't done a whole lot of streams. No, stop! Yeah, don't go there. I do need, to pay attention. Like, it's hard to pay attention to chat and this. I haven't done a ton of streaming, so still sort of new to this. I need a telehandler is what I need, because that would help me a ton. Now, this needs a search because my eyes never, ever see what I'm looking for here. Are you kidding me? I don't want a skid steer. I don't want a wheel loader. Front wheel loader? This might work. Maybe just a skid steer? Maybe that'll work? I'm just across the border to one. Oh, no way, Eric. No way, dude. Heck yeah. I know where that is. Absolutely. I've been there. Been there many times. Wow, we're like neighbors. When I'm in New York, we're like neighbors. No way. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, I've been to Towanda a few times. Absolutely. All right, now we're gonna buy this. I'm just buying equipment because I'm paying attention to chat and not paying attention. And then we're gonna get the combo and we're gonna grab a bale spear. Actually, you know what? No, we're not. We're gonna buy a pallet fork because the pallet fork works with the bales, I believe. At least it did. I guess we're gonna find out together. I think they do. Really gold. I thought Majors talked a lot of shit, but this dude has strong lungs. Pavo, you have no idea, brother. We consider, Pavo, that I can't even really talk that well right now. You should see when I do talk. Man, oh man. Who? Who are you comparing me to? Pavo? Majors? Is that what I see? I don't like it. I don't like being compared to people. It makes me uncomfortable. Don't do that. Don't do that, Papo. Okay? Oh, I'm just joking. Sheesh. Let's see where we're at here. Bales of grass. Bales of TMR. We might as well do it, right? If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. Or can you not buy TMR? You just can buy silage? I haven't played this game in a minute. You're going to have to give me a few minutes to see what I'm looking for. Wow, you can buy some big ones. Can I lift this? Can I lift these ones? I think we're going to find out together. I don't want wheat, though. I will take some silage. Let's buy a bunch of them. Why not? Go big or go home. 15,000. Silage is there. Born and raised. I live in New York City. Or I live in North Carolina now. Okay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Never a dull moment. Yeah. Yeah, Rose. I mess up sometimes, you know. But I won't shut up. That's the thing about it. You know what it is, and really, this is the honest truth. I mean, I know Favo, you're honest, and you're also busting my balls. But it's, I have done commentary for professional wrestling for 10 years, and this live streaming thing is very different. It's very different. It's like in wrestling, because you're on television, so when you're doing TV, it's like you don't want to have a second of dead air because television time costs money. So you don't want to have a second of dead air. So when I'm doing this, I'm so trained in that it's like I can't not talk because it feels like I'm not giving like an experience. Like I'm just like, it's dead air, I guess, for the lack of better words. You know what I mean? Pavo. No, I like majors. I'm messing with you. You know I'm messing with you. But yeah. I talk a lot, and that's why I think. And honestly, I wish I could just be more like chill. Like I just play this game and shut up for a minute. But something inside me is like, no, why won't this cake? There it did. Okay, getting nervous. Speaking of wrestling, did you hear what one? Is it gonna be Gunner? I didn't hear yet. I actually, guys, if you do like wrestling, I just caught the Joe Rogan Experience tonight. John Cena is his last guest. Don't really love Cena. I'm not really in love with John Cena, but made me see him in a different view. Made him see me in a different light, I guess, today. Very good. Very good. I spent 12 to 14 hours a day locked in a machine by myself. I can't get comfortable. I can get... Yeah, I get it. It's the California air working the lungs out. You would have hated me 4 years ago. I could talk 65 hours straight. That is why I do it. You know what I mean? Like, and I was just saying this earlier. And again, I know you're busting my balls, but there is some truth to this. Where it's like, I wish that I could just kind of chill more, but yeah, it's do TV for 10 years and then tell me to chill. You won't be able to do it. Well, that didn't work out, did it? Ay. Gold, does this look like the farming that you did earlier today? Yeah, great. Me either, actually. I got out of the business in 2020. During the pandemic, I didn't come back. I ran away when they let me. But yeah, I used to own my own wrestling promotion in Pennsylvania with a group of people. And we had about every wrestler you could probably think the name that was a free agent. We had him in there. Yeah, I heard, but I think I know the story. Yeah? So do I. I think that Gunner's going to go over. I think this whole year was to do that because Gunner is somebody who the WWE wants to strap a rocket to. So I think that that's probably what's going to happen. Is that going to go? Yep. Let's see how many you need. Oh, not that. What am I doing? That's right. Oh my goodness, we're gonna be here all day. Okay, well, it's okay. There we go. Did I make you dizzy? Eric, thank you very much for becoming one of the herd. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much. Eric, can I call you Southern Tier as well, or are you Nebra? What are we getting at here with the region that you would consider yourself? I don't know any commentary in wrestling. Well, thank goodness I do. Huh, Grave? Thank goodness I do. I showed up to a wrestling show one time. I started talking. They said, "Hey, you're funny enough. Here's a microphone." And 10 years later, I was still doing it. Pretty wild. Pretty wild. Pretty wild. Met just about everybody you could name. And I have my own trading card, apparently. Well, I know I have my own trading card. I know that my trading card is being sold without my knowledge right now. It is a picture of me and Jimmy Hart. My name, my image, my likeness. Stolen. Stolen from me. My goodness. Gunther will come out and Pat McAfee will come out and attack him. Rock comes out and wrestles Cena. Really? You think that? I mean, you know the story's way better than me. Way better. If it's me, though, I'm putting Gunther over hard. Hard. And I'm going to make him the face of my company for the next 10 years. I'm putting him over hard. Oh, let's see here. We were Northern Tier PA. Okay. Yep. Weenie Hut Jr. Sounds like a lawsuit. Tell them you're done. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I got a new strain called Memory Loss. If it will chill you out. I bet it will. I bet it will. Okay, just drop it. Stop being so particular, Herd. Drop it. Lesnar is jacked at 50 years old. Lesnar is very problematic if you look into the Vince McMahon saga. I don't like Gunther. That's exactly right. You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to. Man's got tons of skill. He's got everything you need. Everything. Low Ride. Hey, Herb. Great listening to you. Threw you a sub, Run. Looking forward to seeing more. Gonna roll for the evening. Low Ride, thank you so much for hanging out, man. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you coming in tonight. Really nice meeting you, and I look forward to seeing you in future ones. I got all right, Rose. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Appreciate you guys showing up. Appreciate the subs. Thank you so much. And also, I say this again to the people who have been subs. Maddie, I'm looking at you, particularly because you've been the longest member. But with a sub, thank you so much for not giving up on me. I mean, honestly, straight, like, it's been a couple months since I did a stream or a recorded video, a role play, which is really what my channel is. And I'm happy to report this community is so supportive. I've always talked great about this community. I mean, I always talk crap about everybody in it, but I'm just joking. When I'm being serious, the community is awesome. I didn't lose a sub when I was out, and that meant way more to me than gaining any. People here, decided that they wanted to be here, so they decided to wait, which was good. So I really appreciate it, guys. Seriously. It means a lot. I like telling stories, and I like when people can watch the stories. I get the feedback, which makes it more fun. Not so much my ego, but more just like, okay. Some people are like, well, I like that, or I didn't like that. I'm like, okay, it makes me better at a craft that I'm trying to get better at. But yeah, Rose, thank you. Is it pronounced Gunther? Yeah, it's pronounced, I've seen both. Good night, Rose. My favorite is the Undertaker and Rey Mysterio. Raj, you never watched wrestling before. Is that what you're saying? The old wrestling is honestly the best. That's why I got out of the wrestling business. It ended up being every wrestler didn't care about telling the story. They were more, this is the quote in wrestling, let me get my shit in, brother. And what that means is like, every match will have 3 spots for each. Well, not every, but a lot of matches will have 3 spots per wrestler where they can get over and they can like look cool. They don't like if the time is short, we don't have enough time. Wow, that was a terrible grab. If we don't have enough time to fit it all in, we'll say, hey, shorten the matches up a little bit, right? And people are still so concerned with getting their shit in that the story isn't really told. And one of the things that makes it look really, really terrible is when you got like 12 people on the outside, obviously ready to catch. This happened with, what's her name, Rio Sky. Now, this girl, not taking any athletic ability away from her, but she jumps off the top of like a 16-foot steel cage already in a garbage can. So you got 16 people that are there to obviously catch her so she doesn't really hurt herself. But they're not doing anything. They're not fighting. They're just standing there in like what looks like the most like sequenced. It doesn't look real. It doesn't look like a combat. Yeah, never seen it. Roz, you probably missed the best stuff anyway. Like the old wrestling. Oh, I'm just here for the crap and abuse waiting for the promised free tacos. You know what's weird about out here? Now in New York, you get like, you know, the music and it's like, oh my gosh, the ice cream truck. You get the music out here, it's the tamale truck. Not even kidding. Not even kidding. There's a tamale truck. Rosinate it all, yeah. See, not my fault. Damn, I rude. Attitude Era was the best. That's showing my age. No, I agree with you. I agree with you. I like the Attitude Era. That was when wrestling was hottest it's ever been. Did like myself some Stone Cold Steve Austin. It was me, Austin. It was me all the time. That was a good era. I'd be broke as if I was out there. Yeah, well, me too. Me too, Maddie. Now you know my situation. My goodness. You're gonna have a tamale truck drive by here every day. Oh my goodness. Yeah, those trucks are awesome. I've never even known them to exist until the other day. I'm like, what's that noise? I'm like, oh my god, it's the ice cream truck. I go out, I'm like, no, it's not. It's the tamale truck. It's the tamale truck. Oh, Redman, out of nowhere. If you watch the podcast 6 Feet Under with Mark Calloway, it's his podcast. He tells the story of how he got his name. That's an interesting little podcast, huh? I don't like Michelle McCool. I cannot deal with her. That's The Undertaker's wife. So without knowing wrestling, this will be an interesting, well, not an interesting story, but a tale as old as time. He has his friend. The Undertaker has his friend. And they're doing a podcast. And it becomes a hit. I mean, like, no one hears this guy, The Undertaker, who, again, for non-wrestling fans, is a cryptic individual. He is literally characterized as an old Western Undertaker. You know, the kind with the dust jacket and the hat and all that, right? Think Westerns. So he doesn't talk. He's mysterious. He's like in a cult gimmick, right? Then he gets the podcast. And now, all of a sudden, this respected wrestler wants to start talking. Well, okay, that's fine. You can talk. Do it with your boy who just made all those subs for you, who just did all that work for you. And what happens in the same year that The Undertaker politics to get Michelle McCool a Hall of Fame spot? He kicks his friend to the curb, and now they're doing a podcast with him and Michelle McCool that honestly I used to like, and now it sounds like couples therapy. It really does. Look at that, it's hard to see. That's the only thing I don't like about it. It's like Michelle McCool. Honestly, it used to be good. I used to love it. Let's see here. Stone Cold and The Rock was the best rivalry. Those two just clicked. They did. They both can work, man. I mean, Steve Austin's been in the business for a very long time. The Rock just gets it. The Rock comes from a family of Samoan Americans who have conquered the wrestling business, honestly. If we're really keeping it a buck. Rocky Johnson was a former WWE wrestler, and that was The Rock's dad. Let me check this. It's gonna go save. Yep. Stone Cold Rock. Okay, I eat a lot of truck tacos. Around 27 a week. Rosin. They must be good then. Okay. Look at that. I just did all of that silage, and I'm only at like 80% of this, or I'm only at like about 50% of what I can add. That's wild. All right, I'll get some straw in here, I guess. Let me buy some straw. And then those chickens need some food too. Let's see here. See how big of a bale we can get. Grass, hay. I need straw. Light green, round bale grass. Okay, hay. Hey, what can I do? Let me see here. Where is it? My goodness. There it is. No, that's still grass. Hay's a little lighter. Straw. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. We'll go, you know, we're just going to buy a bunch of these too. Well, I don't need that much. We'll get 4. Maybe I do need that much. We'll just buy 8, and then we'll just put the rest away when we don't need it. We'll pretend it's on sale, even though it's $14,000. Wow. Oh my gosh. In the meantime, in between time, that's another edition of Stampede Wrestling. That will date me. Stampede, though, you got a good chance to watch Stampede. That's awesome. Get dating you. That's incredible. Yeah, what's the deal with him getting rid of Homeboy? So the WWE wanted to go in a more corporate direction. They didn't think that his buddy was a name. Now, Michelle McCool just went into the Hall of Fame, so they think, well, she's a name, but yeah, she's a Netbo name. I mean, you can't tell me that Michelle McCool, well, I gotta fix the fence now. Wouldn't that be something if that was actually a thing? But no, Michelle McCool basically just took over. It was corporate. It was WWE playing corporate games and doing some stuff, and it was like, man, you just ruined an incredible podcast. Look at this. Can I move this? No. No. I was ambitious. I tried. But yeah, WWE just decided that his guy, the guy who had worked the YouTube, can you see Mark Calloway working YouTube? Let's get this algorithm correct. No. The guy who helped promote the show and made the show what it was. Now, The Undertaker, of course, is there for the content, but somebody needs to get this information out. And his guy did that. His friend did that. And all of a sudden, Undertaker pulled the rug out from under him. And I'm like, man, come on. Yes, in the meantime and in between time. Yeah, what was the deal? Okay, if she's in the podcast, I skipped that episode. You're skipping every episode now, aren't you? She's like the co-host. And of course, High Cheat beat her my idea. But great, it's a good show. That's what I'm so mad about. It was a good show. And his boy was way better because they talk about a lot of like crazy things. Michelle McCool, it's like, gosh. In the business, they call that X-Pac heat. And X-Pac heat is Sean Waltman was X-Pac. And it's the heat of like, get off my TV because I don't care. I don't care good, I don't care bad. In wrestling, in locker rooms all across the country, there is a thing known as X-Pac heat. And believe me, you don't want X-Pac heat. I honestly can't stand Michelle McCool. I never have been able to like her. Have you checked out Santa Barbara? No, I haven't checked out anything yet, dude. I got here this Monday. This will be my first weekend here. So no, I haven't checked out anything. I checked out San Luis Obispo. Slow is what they call it. And yeah, Rosin, that's where my boy Billy Bob Thornton lives. I want to go to his house. She's the co-host. Yeah. So that's the thing. Like, I never liked her, and like, I don't know a ton of people that do, and I'm not trying to like, be an ass, but I really don't know too many people that do. So many other people preferred. What was his name? I forget his name. Mark? No, what was his name? Undertaker's buddy. I just looked up Peter Maivia. That guy was only 45, like heart disease. Yeah. So those Samoans. I got a Samoan story. Do you remember Afa of the Wild Samoans? He also was the manager of the Head Shrinkers. So, guy I know, indie wrestler, goes over to in Allentown. Goes to that's where a lot of the Samoans are from. Is Allentown, Pennsylvania. Appa lived in Florida. Well, Appa is visiting. Everybody's like, you gotta go over and get Appa's chicken. There's at this family barbecue, it's just like a family barbecue. Like, open up the grill at your house and start serving chicken and invite people and, hey, you want some chicken? Here's some chicken, right? You gotta go get Appa's chicken. Finally, it's like, all right, fine, I'll go get Appa's chicken. He's pestered about it. It's so good. It's awesome. You gotta go get it. It's incredible. So you go over to Appa and you get the chicken. He puts the chicken on a plate. He puts his hand out. My buddy's like, what you got? Like, what do you mean? You got 4? Like, what's going on? He goes, $10. Those Samoans are as carny as they come. Let me tell you that. As carny as they come. I remember all those Samoan guys. I know they were big in PA. Yeah, they're like what I just did. They hit the tree. Yeah, I booked a lot of Samoans. Lance Anawahi was in WWE as an extra. He is a smaller of the Samoan people. Manu, I booked. There's been quite a few, and they're all the same. They don't want to lose. Really, honestly, if you worked with a Samoan in the Samoan family, the Godwin family and stuff in wrestling, you probably annoyed her. To be honest, that's just me. But yeah, $10 for chicken. Let's see. The last episode I watched was him. Can't think of his name, and BB and Jake the Snake was talking about Jake the Snake's drug addiction, some crap like that. Yeah, the Snake, man. I remember when he was in, okay, I'll just take the straw and probably put it right here, in here. Maybe I can put it over in this barn. Let's see. Let me see real quick. Okay. I got a mower. I don't got any grass. But I think I'm going to put everything right there that I need for the cows. That way I don't have to bring them over. Let's see here. I live in Mesa, Arizona. It's nice, I didn't know it. But Snoop lives 15 minutes away in Hope Ranch. But pretty sure the shit is private. Yeah. Seen Snoop Dogg in concert. I'm lucky enough to see him in the venue. Couldn't have been, I'm not even kidding, the venue couldn't have been 1,000 people. It was so small. It was in between, it was in Binghamton, New York, and it was as he was driving from New York City. His tour bus was going from New York to Buffalo or something. They had a night over, and they're like, well, let's just make a bunch of money for no reason. And I seen Snoop Dogg. It was awesome. Umaga died young, a lot, and of course Yokozuna. So that's weird, isn't it? I just sat here and talked about the Samoans and how you're mad at them, and then you named two of the nicest Samoans that have ever been. Yoko and Yokozuna and Umaga were two of the better ones for sure. They're great people. Great. Yoko, best sense of humor you'd ever see. Umaga, a very nice guy. Cold Beer and Hot Girls, live on the herd right now from the Nacho Cast. This song was a banger. Okay, it was a banger a while ago. Let's see. Heard I'm crashing out. Awesome stream. Catch you later. Thank you, Fatbo. I really appreciate you showing up. Thank you so much. Always appreciate when you're in the chat. Appreciate you. Not Arizona, Mesa, Santa Barbara. What? Oh, really? There's a Mesa, Santa Barbara? Really? Mesa? I did not know that. Makes sense. Oh, we were putting the... Well, I think I can still get some from this because it's not completely full. So I'll throw this one right here. It's all about the taste of cold beer, not girls. Let's see here. See you, Fappo. Yeah, I didn't know that there was a Mesa, California. That's pretty cool. Guys, thank you so much for still hanging out with me here. 12:14 on the East Coast. And 9:14 on the left coast. Appreciate you guys hanging out. I looked today and I was like, wow, it's 6 o'clock here. This is cool. I'm like, wow, it's already 9 o'clock on the east. I'm still having a hard time remembering that. But I will, I'll get my stuff straight soon. I don't know when. Ross, I feel like I got a job today in Paso Robles, if you know where that is, wine country. Get to drive some tractors up there, do some agricultural stuff. I hope I get that job. I'm on to the next phase, so wish me luck. That's Gold, the left coast. I'm trying to sound cool for all my cool new viewers. I'm failing. I'm failing. Gold gaming. I would like to get down to Texas and do some southwestern farming. Do you consider yourself do you consider yourself Southwest? I mean, is it where you are? I'd like to know. I'd like to know. It's here to ask the questions, that's all. Now, I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to forget about it. I guarantee you that I'm going to forget. Might not be able to put it there. Get off. There we go, that worked. La Familia, the Mexican restaurant. South, oh wow, okay, well, South, well, all capitals, South. Guy's serious. This guy's serious. Who brought Mr. Serious, man? South! Okay, dude. So they just moved to Cali on a whim? No, Eric, I had a farm in Norwich, New York, if you know where that is. And I sold it. Bought a travel trailer. Sorry, bud. Sorry, brother. Bought a travel trailer, bought a truck, and decided that me and Miss Hurd wanted to see the country a little bit. So I got the travel trailer earlier this year, and yeah, man, I've been driving. I just drove last week. I just drove 52 hours from Binghamton to California. That was a trip, and honestly, an incredible one. I would avoid Texas. Yeah, he just moved on a whim. Was hella surprised. Yeah, so I'm in the chat and I'm thinking about going to Colorado, and I'm like, yeah, I'm thinking about going to Colorado. And Rods is like, hey, I'm in the Central Coast. Pretty cool out here. You should check this out. So I tell Miss Hurd. Miss Hurd starts Googling like she does, because she's a Google ninja. And we find a place in the Central Coast, California. This is all true story. True knocking. Real, I'm not bullshitting you. I don't want to avoid Texas. I want to go to Texas. I really do. Dude. Why avoid Texas? Other than gold. There's a video where Matt is his name. That's it. You know how badly that was bothering me, Grave? The original post of the 1600 podcast reveals why he left. Yeah, I seen that. I seen Maven's thing. That's actually where I was getting that information from. Surprised you found someone to buy it. Thought selling a lot of land would be hard. Not in upstate New York, it's not. Not in upstate New York, it's not. And I mean, I know. Tap, tap on my back. But I had a pretty good piece of land there. I really did. The land had natural spring water and an overabundance of natural spring water that went and fed right into my house, into my kitchen. Could get the house watered up and stuff very easily. It also had a well, obviously, or I wouldn't have been able to sell it. And then it backed up to about 1,200 acres of state forest, which in New York, upstate New York, is all about outside nature, beauty, and honestly, it's a really nice area up there. So no, wasn't hard to sell it. I mean, it took a minute. I mean, obviously, it's going to take longer than 19 Hemlock Street or whatever. You can picture what that house looks like. Little postage stamp downtown, in a town, that kind of thing. It's going to take a little longer than that, but no, did pretty well. And really enjoyed having the farm for a while. That was pretty nice. Do you got any kids, or just you and Mrs. Traveling Country? Just me and her. Yeah, no kids. I'm 42 now, so I will not have any kids. Not broken up about that. If you have kids, awesome. But for me, not for me. We're gonna put the straw right there so that we don't lose track of it. But yeah, just me and her, which is cool. She's got an online job, so we're always set up there. I don't have an online job. Usually in New York, I work at FedEx, and yeah, the FedEx gig I love. I do love my job there. It's really fun. It's really not that bad. It's awesome. Roz gets old moving all the time. You sure you don't want a house up here? Roz is trying to sell me his house. He's trying to give me a job where he works, and then he's trying to use that money to buy a house. I love it. No, traveling is awesome. I've always been a nomad. Like I said, 10 years ago, I ran away and joined the professional wrestling circuit. So, pretty much joined the circus, and was traveling all over. My mentor was Gabe Sapolsky, who went on to found Ring of Honor and be a part of ECW. I traveled with Gabe quite a bit, different towns. Baltimore was one of them. Got to eat at Jimmy's Seafood, which is famous in wrestling. Got to eat with William Regal. It was the only time that I felt like a celebrity, because they told the whole table, hey, just tip your waiter really nice, but the house has got this, so order whatever you want. I'm like, what? And they're like, you just got to put on Twitter that you were at Jimmy's. I'm like, okay. And then we took a group photo with the owner. Who was in there? There was William Regal, Aleister Black, Gabe Sapolsky. Bruce wasn't there. I don't remember who else. Gosh, who was it? It was Aleister Black. Oh, and it was Drew McIntyre. And I had to pick up Drew McIntyre because he was the surprise for the night. He was going to show up in the main event. So I had to go get him halfway in the middle of the show. I get Drew. Nicest guy there is. He's riding shotgun in the car through New York City. I then get really flushed. I'm really nervous. Why am I nervous? Because I'm lost. I don't know where the venue is. I tell him that. Instead of freaking out on me, he's just like, it's cool, bud. You'll find it. Chill out. It's good. Don't worry about it. It's just wrestling. So I'm like, this is my job, bud. This is my job that we're talking about. Nope, not just wrestling. For you, just wrestling. For me, not just wrestling. For me, my job. All right, now I'm going to take some of these rocks off this field so that I can get that all cleared up. Where are we? I really wish that there was a stone pickers. Now I could go really unsavory, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna do that. 40-mile-an-hour working speed. Look at this. That's crazy. I don't even feel right doing that. We'll do the regular. And do that from here. You, and you. I mean, what is the difference? Okay. Standard 100,000. Okay, I'm gonna go that because I hate refilling these if I don't have to. Let me see. I had been in Vermont. I would go. Okay, hold on. Let me. It's awesome, bro. It gets old moving all the time. Okay, yeah, I can see that. Okay, I'm 45. I don't want kids either. I will probably still live in New York, but I'm probably going to visit some states. Yeah. I was gonna ask that because I don't allow kids at my cookouts. Way too much smoke. No. I'm with you. I'm somebody who, like, if I see a bus, I'm putting it down. You know what I'm saying? I'm somebody like that. But no kids. No kids. Let's see here. I only owe 1.5. Not that many payments left. Oh my goodness. I've been to Vermont. I would go once a year. Yeah. Vermont's cool. New Hampshire is cool. New Hampshire. I remember those names. I heard The Miz is one of those nicest guys. Yeah, he is. He does. The Miz does a lot of press for WWE. Like when they come to your town, it's like, hey, come on down to the War Memorial. We're gonna talk. We're gonna have a wrestling show, 7 o'clock. Blah blah blah. And then they'll be like, yo, it's Tammy and Joe in the morning, and this time we got The Miz. Like those appearances. He does a lot of, and it's got him in the good graces of the company quite a bit. But yeah, you heard right. Miz is awesome. One of the nicest people I've ever met is Jimmy Hart. He is super nice. Yeah, there's some pricks out there. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had Ryback message me in the middle of the night one night. Now, I'm at Disney World when this happens, okay? I owned a wrestling company in Pennsylvania with a group of people. I told them, look it, we worked with many wrestlers. Jack Swagger was one of our heavyweight champions. So we worked with big names before. Bully Ray's been there, all that stuff. And Ryback messages me in the middle of the night and tells me I owe him money. And I'm like, what? He goes, yeah, you didn't pay me for the meet and greets, because what happens is when you meet a wrestler, the promotion will take half of the money that you pay, and the wrestler will, we'll split it 50-50, right? He's telling me we didn't pay him. I'm like, I know we paid you because we pay everybody. That's the first thing we do, so that we don't run into these problems. Ryback, in 5 years of working with big names, he's the only one to try to hold me up for money. Let's just say it. He's a Bully Ray is a dick. He is a dick. I've heard The Miz is one. Okay, what was your favorite show you were at? Okay, so kind of well, it's probably one of the better shows I've been to, and sentimentally, it was the best show. I had gotten up in the ranks of wrestling where I had some people working under me. My company partnered with TNA Impact Wrestling, and we did a show. This had Rob Van Dam on it. This had Austin Aries on it. This had everybody you could name on it. The big thing for me had Johnny Nitro, Johnny Impact, John Morrison on it. Bully Ray was on it. The thing for me was that I got the people that worked for me all year spots on the show. I didn't get myself a spot on the show. I didn't save myself a spot on the show because I was very, very keyed in on getting everybody that had helped me throughout the year on the show. I got 3 camera operators on the show. I got a announcer backstage on the show, and I got a ring announcer on the show. that left no spots for me in production, which was fine. Josh Matthews was a commentator. I didn't need to take his job. I wouldn't have. He's a dick. But yeah, Scott D'Amore is awesome. I don't know if you know him. He was probably coked out of it and was late at night. Yes, probably. Oh my god. Bully Ray is a dick. He's the type of person that'll come up and get right in your face and be like, I'm not intimidating. Like, asshole. You're 6'6", 300 something pounds. Of course you're intimidating. I'm not going to be intimidated, or at least I'm going to try not to be. But I mean, come on. I'm not a bully. You are, though. So, I don't know. The exploits of pro wrestling, it's quite the business. I'll be honest, it's quite the business. Cool things happen. You meet cool people. You're on the road all the time. But yeah, I didn't really get enough of that, so I decided that I would continue the road journey. Damn, I'm 5'7", 100 pounds. He'd kill me to fight. Yeah, me too, man. Yeah. The size of dude's calves are like, what planet did you come from? You're insane. Insane. And then he's so loud, you know, he'll yell. I'm like, bruh. Like, I'm literally right here. I'm right here, dude. You don't need to yell. There's wrestlers that don't mean to talk crap, but hey, you were in the rep. The late great Vader. Vader would be somebody, he'd be like, hey, why don't I go against this guy, have him beat me, and then the next time I come back, I'm like, wait, when did we discuss you coming back? This is a one-time shot, man. Because all these wrestlers know that once they come, they sign a bunch of autographs, they're not as lucrative anymore. He'd always try to get extra bookings. But Bully Ray is the most expensive wrestler that we booked. He was an insane amount of money. An insane amount of money. We barely made our money back that night, but we did. We did. I don't, Roz. I used to have an American Staffordshire in Pitbull. He passed away in February of cancer. My boy Charlie Dog was the best. Loved him. But I don't currently have any pets at the moment. No pets at the moment. Yeah, Josh Matthews is an asshole. He's one of those people that thinks that his shit doesn't stink, that he's done so much for pro wrestling, and it's like, bro, you did nothing. You really, truly have done nothing. He thinks he owned TNA when we were working with him. I'm like, no. Pretty sure Billy Corgan has a higher position than you. Pretty sure Scott D'Amore has a higher position than you. So it's like, yeah, no. Josh Matthews didn't enamor me at all. He was a dick the whole day. Blowing up our phones like, hey, what's this? Why is this? Why is this? It's like, it's handled. And it was handled. He had to have a say in just about literally everything. I could probably win against him. I'm like 6'3", let's just say that's big for my age, and I'm not even an adult. I love it, Grave. Hey, if you want to take on Bully Ray, you can. I'm gonna try to stop you because I like you. Dude's a big dude. He's a big dude. And a loud dude. And an asshole. Did you say that already? I think you said that already. Either way. I got 3 pits. I got a Basset Hound, and I got 2 Coon Hounds. Awesome, dude. You got some dogs. Let me pet that dog. I do like dogs a lot. I really do like dogs. They're what makes the world go round. I'm convinced of it. I wouldn't go against him even if I was 6'5". I remember when he was on Tough Enough, he's probably pissed that he didn't have the right stuff to be a wrestler. Josh Matthews, yeah. You can tell. Actually, hold on, top button. Actually, you can tell that Josh Matthews wanted to be a wrestler and wasn't. That's a dead accurate description. He tries to tell everybody what to do. If you make a suggestion that he slightly doesn't like, then he will look at you with like that stupid face, like that he can't even believe you suggested it. Like you're so underneath him. And I'm not saying this from personal experience because I never recommended anything to the dickhead because I didn't want to feel that public ridicule. I'm like, no, dude, you're not going to do that to me. You're not going to do that to me at all. At all. I got wrestlers here. They need to respect the owners. I'm not going to do that. My partner did that. He's like, wow, he was such an ass. I'm like, yeah, man. I'm like, this is called jealousy. This is called being ignorant. I can't be a wrestler, so I'm going to be mad at everybody else. It's like, man, ridiculous. Ridiculous. But yeah, he was bad. Jimmy Hart, I don't know if you remember him. The nicest guy in the business. Down to like after the show was done, he was helping us fold chairs. He's a WWE Hall of Famer. I go, Jimmy, stop doing the chairs. He's like, no, baby. He's like, we all have to help out. I'm like, man, the people that open the show wrestling that aren't anything don't have that attitude. Jimmy Hart does. This guy's like 70-something years old. Jimmy Hart had a top 10 hit, albeit 1960-something. Had a top 10 hit. He was a music star. Music star. Kenny Powers, the man. You're up and out, dude. Remember when he was on top? No, yeah. So there's some good people. There's some bad people. But by far and large, don't meet your heroes because they're going to disappoint you. They will. They're all about money. They're all about getting paid. This is a job. I get that. But when you're Vader and you go over to a kid in a handicap, in a wheelchair, shall I say, excuse me, and he drew a picture for you and you tell him that you need $20 to look at it. It's a kid. Not to sign it, to look at it. I think we've lost our way. Just me. Maybe I'm wrong. But I feel like we've lost our way at that point. Freaking legend. One of the goats of the golden era. Still look the same. In wrestling, they call it marking out. Marking out is, oh my gosh, that's so-and-so. That's so crazy. I marked out for one person. Jimmy Hart. And you know when I marked out for him? After I seen how he treated everybody. Incredible. Incredible human being, that guy. I mean sincerely. Incredible human being. One of the best. You can always like Jimmy Hart. You can always approach Jimmy Hart. You'll never be disappointed. Ever. Ever. Loves the wrestling business. Always. I mean, he sat there in wrestling, because I know I'm talking to some people that don't watch it. In wrestling, they come out of the curtain, right? On the other side of the curtain, what you can't see is called the gorilla position. Named after Gorilla Monsoon, who was a wrestler that always sat back there. Jimmy would watch every single match. He didn't have to. He wasn't paid to do that. He was paid to give one promo to the people and sign some autographs. That's what he was paid to do. Okay, that's what we. So, in full disclosure, all he had to do, he could have left before the show even started because we had him on first as a courtesy to say, hey, you don't have to stay in here. We got what we needed. He goes, oh no, baby, I'm here for the whole night. Okay. So he sat in the gorilla position, which was right on the other side of the curtain from the fans, watched all of the matches. As soon as each wrestler came through, had some words of advice for him. You know, and it wasn't from a, I'm better than you and I'm looking down on you. It was a, you can do it, encouraging standpoint. Try to do it this way. Tweak this. Think you'll get a long ways. Every wrestler loved him. Every manager, or every part of my management team loved him. Everybody loved him. Such a good guy. Such a good dude. But he was incredible. He was really incredible. Yeah, he had a good thing to say. He cut a couple promos telling people, "Hey, get down to the show, blah blah blah. This is Jimmy Hart. Get down to the show." No wrestler does that. He did 3 of them. Like Jimmy Hart. Like Jimmy Hart because he's one of the good ones. You know, he's a damn solid dude. A damn solid dude. And you'll never get your heart broken with him. Is it true Triple H is a nice guy? I've never met Triple H. When he came in to Evolve, I was working at Evolve, and he came in on a night that I think I went on vacation, honestly, and he came in that night. Even if he had been there, that's like above my pay grade to talk to him. He's like, you know, he shows up, you know, at work. I don't know where you guys work, but you know, you can kind of follow the example. At work, you know, the big wig comes in from the big branch, or you know, the head office or whatever, and you know, just a worker, you're not going to want to talk to. It's kind of one of those deals. In Evolve, I was just a worker. I worked production for Evolve Wrestling, and when they got bought out by WWE, I was there, but when Triple H came in to talk, I wasn't. I don't believe I was there that night, and even had I been, I wouldn't have talked to him, so I don't really know. I've heard mixed reviews on him. I heard that he used to be a dick back in the Attitude Era. I heard that he's matured quite a bit, as age does to all of us. So mixed reviews on him from what I've known, but to be completely honest, I don't know. I won't make a judgment because I've never talked to him. I don't have a first-hand account of him, so I really can't answer the question. I wish I could. But from what I've heard mixed reviews. Usually good, though. I'd say probably 70% good. But he's smart. He knows how to tell a story. I give him that. I'll give him that. Guys, we are on Iowa Plains. We are hooking up this field, getting all the grass, getting all the rocks out of it. That way we can plant some grass, because we're going to need some grass. I just found out that we have cows, which is insane. I didn't realize that we had cows, but I forgot that they give us cows during this, you know, when you start the farm, they give you cows. So, oh boy. Yeah, I'm familiar with gorilla position. Yes, gorilla position is a great position. How we ran it is we would take photos for YouTube's profile photos before the match. So we'd get both wrestlers there. We'd have them cut a promo right before, as the match before them was on. They'd be cutting their promos for our television show. And then we'd have a professional photographer right there. They'd go through that, kind of call it a media lineup. And then they'd wait. The gorilla position is also where the wrestlers in the next match are going over the match and trying to get their shit straight so that they know what's going on. I heard he was jealous of The Rock during the Attitude Era, but like you said, he's becoming a nice guy. Yeah. He was jealous of a lot of people. He was very for himself, let's say that, right? He wanted what was best for Paul Levesque, and that's it. In the later years, after WWE basically gave him all his wishes because he married into the family, it was an interesting transformation. Dak, okay, heard I'd call it a night, as I'm live tomorrow, so have a great rest of your stream. Awesome. What time are you on if you are still here? I'll catch you on the flip side. What time are you on Eastern, Dak? If you're still here, spread the love. Let me know. I will try to catch it. Got some family time tomorrow, but if it's the time when I am home, I will easily come in and check it out. Appreciate you so much, Dak. Really, I really do. Guys, get over and sub to Dak. I believe I'll hit up the Dactile Gaming. One of those will work, I believe. I don't know why Whynots isn't working. I'll have to get the new bot rigs, and I gotta add Noah. I gotta remember that, which for some reason I did, which I probably won't after I'm done. But Also, guys, another credit to Nacho Cast for the music. Really do appreciate him using, him allowing me to have the music. Yeah, never, like, Kiwi can play like this, and I'm never able to line it up. I can never line that up. But yes, get over to Dactyl Gaming, please, please, please sub, and please, I will get Why Not's next. He's so close to 1,000, it's crazy. Might even have, it might even hit that this week. So, trying to get 1,000 subs over to Mr. Why Not as well. But yeah, get over to Dak, sub to him. Huge, huge supporter of the channel, and great, great guy. Get over and sub to him. Guys, thank you so much for checking this out. We are getting this field done with rocks, getting everything set up. Eric, where I live now in North Carolina, I'm pretty close to Cameron. Yeah. The Hardys used to run an Omega down there. That's awesome. Yeah, they're good country boys. I once, when I was a fan, I wasn't even wrestling in the business. I went to TNA because I went to Orlando for college. Back then, TNA was running out of Universal Studios, and they had free tickets every single week you went. So we went every week. I got really drunk one night, and I hung around after the show. And I'm over there talking to Jeremy Barash, and I'm like, no. Listen. Just wait, just listen. Where's the after party? He's like, there's no, yeah, listen. There is an after party. Where is, there's no after. I said, listen to me, bud. I'll buy you a drink. Just please tell me where the after party is. He looks around, he leans down into my ear, he goes, Orlando Ale House. I said, you just made my day. Thank you so much. I use guided steering. Other than that, I would never be straight. Oh man, yeah, it's so hard. Guided steering? How do you do that? Oh, is that like the helper? Is that what you're talking about? What's guided steering? I don't even know that. But yeah, I get a little tipsy, and I'm talking to him. Well, I got to eat dinner with, and I'm not. This is a real story. I mean, this is crazy. This is probably the craziest wrestling night of my life. I got to sit at a table and eat dinner with AJ Styles, Abyss, who had 2 pitchers in his hand, and boy, do I got Abyss stories. Abyss hates me. But Abyss, AJ Styles, the Macho Man Randy Savage, who I will never forget complaining about his tires, and Jeremy Borash. And I said, I'm buying you a drink. He said, you're goddamn right you are. I said, the problem is you're going to have to go buy him. He goes, oh my God, you're not 21. I said, I'm 20. It's close enough. He ended up buying me a drink. Well, I used my money, but he bought him and me a drink. It was one of the best nights. Great night. It's a shame Jeff has struggled too much with substance. I'll never forget his match against Sting. Oh goodness, yeah. I was there for that. His match with Sting, I was there for that. That was embarrassing. And everybody left so angry, bro. So angry. Oh my goodness. So angry. Yeah, he wasn't happy at all. And neither was anybody else. Sting was furious. So the thing we're talking about is Jeff Hardy, a wrestler who is incredible. Incredible. So much charisma, so much energy. He shows up hammered. I mean, on pay-per-view, on TV. Showing up barely able to walk against a legend in the wrestling business known as Sting. Sting just forces him to stay down. He literally just held him down for the pin. If you didn't think wrestling was real, that match, I'd check it out. That is. There was no bullshitting on that one. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Alright, we're getting close. Let's do this. And then I will back that. Got all the rocks off this one. Got a couple more to go, but yeah, we've gotten pretty good today. Pretty good tonight. Enjoyed the live stream tonight, guys. It's been incredible. We're getting a lot of chatting earlier, a lot of wrestling talk later on. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's see here. Okay. And now this will be the last pass that we have to do, which is awesome. Yep. And let's see here. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go here. Let's see, what do we got? All right, guys. Thank you. It's been an incredible stream. You guys have been incredible. I really do appreciate everybody with the, that was definitely a shoot, not a work. Absolutely, that was a shoot. Guys, I really appreciate everything. Thank you so much for coming out. I didn't really advertise this all that much. I am going to send you to Memphis, New York. Memphis, Tennessee, you mean? I don't. Memphis, New York. Wild Coach Gaming is there. Please let him know that we just rated him. Guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate all of everybody's time and their patience and their attention, their chatting. I will catch you in the next one, guys. Thank you. Let him know that this is a herd raid. And until then, until next time, I will see you then. Thank you guys so much.